Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be looking at some key things that I think you need to look out for if you're wanting or you're just about to or you're thinking of investing in an ICO. So if you want to hear what these key things are, stay tuned, don't go anywhere. So first of all, let me tell you guys that 90% of startups fail. So this is a fact. You can check it up online yourself. So that means that only 1 in 10 ICO businesses will succeed. So when you're about to invest in an ICO, just bear this in mind that it may succeed and it may not succeed. The risk is very high that it will not succeed because only 1 in 10 will. So what are the chances that the one you pick to invest in will be the one that will succeed? That's why a lot of people diversify their investments, just in case this doesn't work, then that will work. So I came across a report that said 42% of failed startups fail because there's a lack of market need for their product. So this is the one biggest reason why startups fail. If there's no need for the product, it's obviously not going to do well. So the first thing you want to do when you're about to invest in an ICO is to check yourself to see if there's a market need for this product. You know, you want to do your research and you want to just be satisfied in yourself that there's a market need for this product. Because if there's no market need, 100% going to fail. You can even go as far as checking their competition as well and checking how much money their competition is making. All these records are public records anyway, at least in the country where I live. So if the competition is not making that much money and they've been around for a while, what's the guarantee that the ICO you're about to invest in will make more money than their competition? Well, unless they have a unique selling point or they have a unique feature that's going to be different from their competition. So then that way you can judge and see, well, if they have this new feature and a lot of people need it, maybe they're going to scale higher than their competition. And if they don't have a unique selling point and the competition is not making that much money, then obviously there's no market need for it because it's already there and then they're not making money. So what's the guarantee that the ICO you're interested in will make more money? So the second main thing you want to look out for is their MVP. So an MVP is a minimum viable product, and you will come across these 3 letters a lot in the conventional venture capitalist investing world. So an MVP is like a prototype of your business, but a prototype that has sufficient features on it to satisfy early users. So they must have launched something, no matter how small, to show you, the investor, that they're capable of doing what they're saying they want to do. Like even in conventional venture capitalist investing, no investor will invest in your business if you don't have an MVP. They'll just tell you ideas are shit and everyone has got an idea. And if you don't have an MVP, don't even come knocking on our doors. That's what they'll tell you.
Those are crap. Because I get 10,000 emails a week from people that want me to invest in their companies, and they tell me that they have the greatest idea of all time. Everybody in here has an idea. The amount of times somebody comes up to me and goes, oh, I had the Uber idea before it happened. Great, what do you want, a cookie? Like ideas are completely worthless unless you execute against those ideas. And you can sit here and tell me what your purpose is, but unless you go and execute against it, it's no different than something like an idea, which is completely meaningless without fundamental execution.
So venture capitalists are of course different from angel investors that help you grow your ideas. So the ideas in this case are the white papers you're about to invest in. Thirdly, I think that implementation strategy is major key in any business. So now you have an MVP, so what? How are you going to implement it? Do you already have customers for the business you want me to invest in? If not, how do you plan on getting these customers? I mean, I'm investing in your business and I want to know. Let me give you guys an example of an ICO that contacted me. I'm not going to call their name. They wanted me to review their ICO. So I had a look at the ICO to see if it was worth talking about. Their business model is exactly like Just Eat. I mean, Just Eat is the biggest in the UK. Or if you're in America, DoorDash. So they want to do exactly what Just Eat is doing. So being the middleman between yourself and your food. So I said to them, a lot of restaurants are not accepting cryptocurrencies at the moment. So do you have any plans in place on how to get these restaurants to accept your coin so that we can buy food from them via your platform? I mean, a lot of restaurants are not even accepting King Bitcoin, so why would they accept your coin? And then also, I said to them, how are you going to deliver the food? Is the restaurant going to help you with their drivers and their bikers, which a lot of restaurants don't do? Or are you, as the intermediary, going to have your fleet of bikers and drivers to deliver the food? So I sent them those questions, and then they said, we'll review your questions and we'll come back to you. And of course, they never came back to me. So these are just examples of implementation strategies you as an investor are supposed to be aware of. Think about it, guys. They want to kick Just Eat out, and they don't have a proper plan on how to do that. So clearly not an ICO I want to talk about on this channel and tell you guys to invest in them.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So this business is kind of like a chicken and an egg situation. So they need to get the restaurants to sign up to them and accept their coins. And they also need to get loads of customers to go on there and buy food via the platform. It's not a very easy task. So even if they raised millions in their ICO, it does not mean that these restaurants will accept their coins. So what will be the point of the business? So right now at this time, there's no real business need. So there's no chance that that business will survive. So that's a very good example of what you want to be looking at when you're about to invest in an ICO. So the fourth major thing you want to look out for is the team members. And if there's no team members on the website, please don't even bother. Or if they have names like Mungo Bungo, shut it down. Don't even bother yourself as well. But if they have a team, you want to research them. Google their name, check their LinkedIn, just check every social media, just check everything you can check about the team members. What have they done in the past? Did they have a good track record, or did they have a bad past? If they don't have a track record at all, it doesn't mean that they're not going to be successful. A 20-year-old person might wake up tomorrow morning and want to do a business, and it has no track record. If you invested in that business, it might become $1 million business tomorrow. The same 20-year-old person might wake up one morning and want to do a business, and then he fails. So when it comes to track record, I think it's a matter of choice. It just depends how you feel, about it. So there's no right or wrong when it comes to someone having track record. But then again, if there's a track record and it's bad, then obviously that's a red flag. But then if there's no track record at all, it doesn't mean they're going to fail. So that's left for you to decide. Also, another thing you want to do when you're researching the team members is to look at their work ethic. Are they hardworking? Are they tenacious? Will they do anything to make it? I mean, are they real entrepreneurs? Because real entrepreneurs are problem solvers. It's in their DNA. So if they fail at this, they will almost immediately move on to the next one rather than just give up on everything. Because at the end of the day, investors invest in people and not necessarily the products, because the products can fail. So as an investor, you might not necessarily lose all your money, because if they fail at this business and they're very hardworking and they want to succeed at something, they will start another business and you can still possibly get a return for your investment. I mean, this ICO world is very, very synonymous to the dot-com boom. A lot of people are just throwing their hard-earned money because of FOMO, the fear of missing out. So when you invest in, you have to be really careful. I just hope that the tips I've given in this video will point you in the right direction. And when you're finished doing all of this research, the next thing you want to do is check out the terms and conditions as well, because everything might check out on the websites like I've just laid out, but the terms and conditions is the legal binding document. This video is already long, so I'm going to do another video on things to look out for in the T's and C's of an ICO. And lastly, you need to be really careful of people recommending ICOs as well, because a lot of people will recommend ICOs because maybe they've been paid or maybe they've invested and they want to get a load more people to invest, because they think the more people invest, the higher chance the business has of making it. But actually, that's not the case. So anyways, like I said, this video is already getting long. I'm going to do another video, part 2 of this video, talking about T's and C's. So yes, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.